Now for the culmination of the evening. To honor Trey Taylor with the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award.
Trey fits the criteria of the Paycom Jim Thorpe Award. The Jim Thorpe Award focuses on two things. It focuses on play on the field and character. And quite honestly, to the Thorpe family, character trumps play on the field. So we look at the Thorpe Award as 51% character and 49% play on the field. And when we looked at all of the candidates out there that deserve the opportunity to be recognized and sent the ballot, narrowed it down to the 3 finalists and sent the ballots out across the country, it wasn't a bunch of guys and gals sitting in Oklahoma City. It was people from across the country that voted Trey Taylor as the 2023 Paycom Jim Thorpe Award winner.
Of course. But what admired his fellow players and coaches most is we always talk about when we need you most, how are you? And Trey Taylor was the best whenever we needed him the most. This year against San Jose State on the road, they're coming down the field in the fourth quarter. Who makes a pick on a post route for 30-yard? Trey Taylor. 2 weeks later in Falcon Stadium, we're playing San Diego State. They try an RPO. Trey Taylor makes a leaping catch and ends up in the northeast corner of Falcon Stadium. Air Force wins. His best performance this year was a national TV Friday night game against Wyoming. Top 2 teams in the league. We're down in the fourth quarter. Trey Taylor single-handedly blocked an extra point, sacked the quarterback for 15 yards, and made a game-saving fourth down pass breakup. Needless to say, when it counts, Trey's there.
You know, Trey was an everyday worker. Trey developed sophomore, junior to senior year, which is one thing I don't think maybe other schools get the chance to do now with the portal, with junior college recruiting, with all the transfer stuff that's happening. And Trey developed. Trey was bought into working as he grew from a sophomore, junior to senior. Fun guy, great mojo, great energy, and was always there for other guys. As much as it's hard to be a guy now in college football and focus on others, right? Everybody's worried about themselves. Trey was always worried about other dudes. You know, he's always worried about, hey, how can I help the backup get ready to play, and how can I be a better teammate to my brothers? And it's fun to be around. As a coach, it was pretty easy.
It's an honor to introduce the newest member of Paycom Jim Thorpe Award family, Trey Taylor.
I said that I wasn't supposed to be here a while ago, and that's not really an understatement. I've always been the underdog, like they said. I was a big-time underdog coming from middle school, high school, college. That's just who I've been. I've had that label for the longest time, and I tried to shed it here and there, but now that I have it for life, it's stuck with me, and it's a blessing to be able to have that. It pushes me every day, and I thank God that He's put me in the position that I am here today to be able to be talking to you guys. I want to talk about Jim Thorpe because this is why we are here. He went through it all to get to where he finished in his career as the best athlete to ever live in my book, but I'm a little biased. He went through cultural genocide, alcoholism, and tough family matters that many can relate to. His life wasn't perfect, and neither are any of ours. He wasn't apt to hard times in his life. He's no better than the rest of us. But he challenged himself every single day to be the best athlete and the best person that he could possibly be. He said, "I was never content unless I was trying my skill or testing my endurance." He raced horses and borrowed shoes from trash cans to help him become the man and the athlete that he became. So then I asked myself, what would my excuse have been? I'd like to take tonight to reflect on simply the person that he was and the person that I know that he would have been in all of our lives. I want the crowd to reflect on what you use as your excuse, because we all have them. But I'd like to challenge everyone in this room to transform those excuses or those insecurities or those shortcomings into something that initially were reasons why you couldn't, and change those into reasons why you can. Everybody in this room has, and are doing great things in their lifetime, but I urge you to take Jim Thorpe and his qualities of excellence, willpower, and work ethic and move that into your everyday life. I'm blessed to be able to represent a man of that caliber, and I plan on keeping his legacy well and alive. Thank you all for having me tonight, and I appreciate you for this award again.